You're tuned in to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Welcome back to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast, where we are showcasing the coolest brands and gifts while featuring movers and makers. I'm your host, Lenore, and you never have to worry about trying to fit up to 100 candles on a cake again. So right behind me, right there, this is Celebration Stadium. This one specifically holds up to 100 candles. You don't have to fit them on the cake anymore. So think of the wow factor at the next milestone that you are celebrating. And to share more about Celebration Stadium, we've invited their co-owners, co-founders, which are brother and sister to the show, which is Carey Ide and Will Merritt. So Carey and Will, welcome to the Brand Ambassador Select Podcast.
Hey, Lenore. Great to be here.
You guys, seriously, you're all in tune, all in sync.
Brother and sister.
Do you guys match and like wear the same clothes too sometimes? Sometimes I show up to parties and my brother's like, we're wearing the exact same blue. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, I guess we both like the same color blue.
Well, being the younger one, I do.
We're 2,000 miles apart. Carey's in Wisconsin and I'm in Seattle. So even if we wear the same clothes, it's okay.
Wow. And you guys did match. I didn't even notice you both had the browns on.
You know, It comes with the family.
No, I want to hear about Celebration Stadium. Both of you, all three of us have a setup behind us. So obviously for those who are viewing right now can see that you can set up and decorate in a variety of different ways. Now, to be honest with you guys, this seems like one of those inventions that I look at and I say, dang, why didn't I think about this? Like how did you think about it?
I'll take it. Actually, it was our dad that invented it. I'd say 5 or 6 years ago. His friends were turning milestone ages like 80, 85, 90. And they wanted to put that many candles, a candle per year on the cake. And obviously 80 candles on a cake is a disaster. And so he decided he's a woodworker. And he thought, maybe I could make a birthday candle holder to hold these candles. So the first one he made out of plywood. And he decided to try to wrap it around the cake. And he brought this to the birthday party and his friends loved it. It kind of felt like a kid again. You know, when you're 10 years old, you have 10 candles. Now there's 80. So the candle per year concept kicked in and people loved it. They started asking him if they could use one for another party. And then actually he sent myself one for one of my milestone birthdays and one to my brother. And it was so exciting to sit in front of that many candles.
I think we all have different size. I have 100 behind me. Now, Carey, I think you have 100. Will, you don't have 100 in front of you, behind you.
I have 50 on this one to show what it looks like. So you don't have to fill it in with all 100 holes. It holds up to 100 candles. But it looks good even if you have just 10 candles or any number between 1 and 100. So
I didn't even realize that was the same size. It looks so different.
It's exactly the same size. And, you know, it can fit any size cake. You could fit a fairly large cake in there or even something as small as a cupcake. So it's very flexible.
And your dad was innovative with plywood. I don't think this is plywood, right? Like, I'm not the carpentry person, but there's no way this is plywood, right?
No, we couldn't make it out of plywood and sell it commercially. A little bit of a fire hazard there, but he never had a problem with it. But just to be safe, we decided we should look for some other materials. And so we did a lot of research into materials. This is our smaller size stadium. We have 2 sizes. But just to see the type of material, it's aluminum, and it's a nice shiny polished aluminum on the front and on the back of it. And it fits together. These are the legs and the rings on top, and they slot together. But it's great because it's a flame resistant product. It's very lightweight, but it's reusable. This will last for years and years and years. So you can have lots and lots of celebrations on it. And if any wax drips on here, you can get it off easily. Just run it under hot water under the sink and the wax comes right off. So it's a really cool material.
And what about our candles that you can reuse candles, right? But what do you suggest, or how short Do you suggest them getting down before we decide to, I don't know, call you and say I need to buy another pack?
We recommend going down to about half an inch. You don't want to go too much further. If you go too much further, you might get a lot of wax dripping, and the idea is to blow them out. So standard size birthday candles are about 2.5 inches, and the candles that we have here and that you have, Lenore, are 5-inch candles. They're a bit longer, and they're kind of fun to have because you can light the stadium up, and people can talk, and they can talk about memories, and it becomes a very emotional moment when you've got 80, say, candles lit. It creates a very warm glow. And then you start getting sentimental and you start thinking about, wow, everybody's looking at me. This is my moment. And like Carey said, it's kind of brings you back to your youth when you had that birthday party with a candle for every year. But it's quite a thing. And, I had it when I turned 60. My dad was there with one of his stadiums, and it was quite moving to have that moment. And everybody's thinking about you, and then it's gone. You blow out the candle. So it's one of those magical moments that takes place.
Well, at least the wax isn't getting in your cake. So that is a plus, right? Because I know that sometimes it'll drip off, or I don't know. Sometimes, honestly, I've even taken like the candle afterwards and you're like, ooh, there's icing on the other side. You don't have to do that with these.
No, you could just use your finger now. But yeah, these are also great because right now people are very conscious for health reasons about germs and things like that. And so when you blow out the candles, you're not blowing directly onto the cake. You can actually move the cake, or you can pick up the stadium and move it aside and blow out the candles. And so there are no germs getting on the cake. I think people really appreciate that right now.
We all have different decorations. I threw some flowers in front of mine. Now, Carey, I would love to be 21 again, because that means I'd be able to drink a lot more than I can now. Like my stomach would be able to handle it. But that looks so awesome. Do you guys make custom made cake toppers as well? Because I see that you have my name on that one. You were so nice and sent me one for my dad's 60th birthday this year. So can we purchase those from you guys as well?
Yeah, actually, we do customize these, and you can put the age on. You can put any message on you want. People love seeing their name personalized. We grew up with this. This is the world we grew up in, with everything personalized for a birthday. And people are loving it. I mean, who doesn't want to see their name in gold glitter?
Weirdos.
Yeah, all of us.
Now, how customizable can we make each package to ourselves? So we have the candles that we can buy from you guys. We have the actual holder, the stadium holder, and we have the cake topper signs. Is there anything else you guys have to offer to help make this celebration even more memorable than you already are?
Actually, yeah. Another thing that we have found is people do want to personalize a little bit further. So we have what's called stadium clips, and you just clip it right on. And people have been sending us pictures of ideas. And one thing they're doing is putting gifts, like a gift card, right on it. And we sell them in packs of 5. Looks like this. And they put them, I don't know if you can see it, and they put them around the stadium. Sometimes they like to use birthday cards. Just clips right on the edge. You can tilt them back. If the candles are lit, you can tilt them back, or if they're paper, you can just take them off before you light the candles.
Those look very simple, like game pieces, when you would stick the little character into the bottom plastic piece for you to like go forward. That's how easy it looks, at least from where I can see it from.
That's all it is. Just a clip.
Very simple. A lot of times what people do is put photographs of somebody growing up, and usually can be quite of embarrassing shots, cheerleader shots or short shots. And they'll start at the left side with baby pictures and go all the way till today. And you can put a lot of pictures on if you want, but it really makes it a fun party, and it really personalizes the whole experience, especially if you bring out pictures that somebody might not know about or haven't seen in a long time.
When I was on my way here, I stopped by my parents before because I had an hour to kill. And as I'm walking out, I see this old picture of myself on my dad's desk from the side. I had really big, high ponytails coming up here. I was like, I look so cute. And that would definitely be a picture that I think would be perfect to surround if I had my stadium up right now.
Absolutely.
And you guys did send me a badge of honor. So do we get badges too with you guys?
Actually, the badge of honor, that's a coaster.
Oh, it's not. I didn't take it off. I thought it was like, going there.
Yeah, just pull that right off and you are the birthday person. And that is your badge of honor.
Good stuff. I'm going to bring this a little closer so you can see. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
I was afraid to take it off before I talked to you because I wanted to pin it on. I was like, oh, no, I see something in the back. Maybe it's Velcro, but now I know it's just my coaster.
Something else that we have that we're just bringing out to the marketplace is a tray to put the stadium on. And it looks like this. And it's got slots in here for the stadium to fit in. And I'll show you what the purpose is. Put the tray under the stadium. And then you can present it to say happy birthday. And you can have the cake on the tray and the candles all lit and make the big surprise presentation and bring it out to the birthday party. And, everybody's singing happy birthday. And it's one of those, beautiful moments. The lights go down, 80 candles, 100 candles are going. People love it.
It's the big grand entrance.
The grand entrance.
Now,
So
just like we said, the game pieces, that reminds me of life too, where you're able to just kind of stick it all into the board and no matter how you move it, it's secured.
Exactly. You don't have to worry about tipping it or spilling the cake. We also do it in clear plastic so that if you want your table to show through, or we have the decorated version. But you know what I think I'll do is light up my stadium here. And Carey's got some pictures that she could show. And also she could talk about our birthday in a box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely you light it because I asked if I can light my stuff in here. First of all, I was nervous. Second of all, I was told there's no fire extinguisher at 25 feet of us. So I'm not trying to burn down the place today. So I will watch you do that.
I've had experience, so I'll do it.
Yeah.
Good, thanks.
So I'll just turn my back to you for a second while I'm doing this.
You go right ahead. Then while Will lights everything up, Carey, what is this birthday or in a box?
Well, all right. First, I was just going to show you a couple of shots. Here's a picture of the big guy. This is our dad. He's he's a fun-loving guy. And we put him in front of one of the new stadiums we manufactured. That was at his 85th birthday. And I was just going to show you a couple of other pictures that customers have sent to us. Look at this little girl. She's helping her grandpa blow out for her 75th birthday. She was just mesmerized by the candles. And this one's kind of fun. I just wanted to share this with you. These gals had a blast with a pizza. They had a pizza party, so it doesn't have to be something sweet.
It could even be one of those cookie cakes too. I know that's sweet,
Yeah.
but it's that circular, smaller pie looking thing.
Exactly. Yeah, you can put any food in front of it, whatever the theme of the party is. Definitely. And one other thing I was just going to show you, you asked about decorating and candles. Somebody taught me this one. You can, if you don't have 100 candles and you want to decorate in a different way, you can put roses in. You could do silk flowers. Another gal put in some real fresh flowers to decorate. She had 80 candles around it. So
and we take them off. We take the flowers off before we light, correct?
well, and some people just use the two lower levels and then decorate just the top. So
That's a smart idea. I didn't even think about that.
yeah, depending on how many you have. But I do have something here I wanted to show you. Just one more thing. This is called the birthday in a box. And what happened is our customers during COVID started asking if we would ship directly to the birthday person because they couldn't have a party. So customers actually gave us this idea. So what we do is we ship this box to the birthday person. And inside, you get an assembled stadium. And with it comes a package of 100 candles. I put them in just so you can see what it looks like because this is the smaller stadium to fit in the box.
How many candles are in that smaller stadium?
There's still 100 holes.
Oh, wow. Really?
And then you get 100 candles and you just use as many as you need. So if you're 50, you get an extra 50. And then a lot of people are doing Zoom birthdays. So the birthday person gets their crown for the Zoom birthday. And you get a cake. We're doing confetti cakes.
That's so cute.
Right from the baker, all sealed up in this darling little package. Comes with a bow on it. We ship frozen, so they stay frozen. You get a birthday card. We personalize the card, whatever you want to write on it. And you get a topper, a happy birthday topper to put on top of the cake. And by the way, if you're a chocolate lover, you can get chocolate. You don't have to do the vanilla confetti.
Wow. Okay. It's not my birthday, but I want the cake.
Yeah, the cake is exceptional. It's from a local bakery here. And we give you the directions if you want to disassemble, to put it away, it lays flat.
And how does this ship? Because that is a cake. So say I decide to order it today, which is a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then how long does it take to get to somebody because it's food?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we ship it UPS, comes in a box like this, and we ship it 3 days. So we work with the weekend too. So we don't want it sitting in a warehouse over the weekend. So we work with people on the date that they need it and they like it delivered.
And the perfect part is that now that the weather, even across the entire country, is kind of cooling down a little bit, even if it was sitting outside for the extra 25 minutes, it's not melting away just yet.
No, they stay frozen, surprisingly. They stay fresh. And there is a shipping label on it that says refrigerate when it arrives. But it can stay unrefrigerated for a week easily.
You look so cute with that crown on, Carey.
You know, it's fun to wear. When you're the birthday person, you want the attention.
Don't let it go to her head.
I was just going to start checking back with you, our friend Will over there.
We're getting there.
I can see that. How many candles do you have left?
Just 3.
Okay. I feel like we're at church when you're lighting candles. Down.
You know, surprisingly, even the regular size candles, you have more time than you think you have. They don't burn down that quickly. Yeah, cool. You do. And then you have twice the amount with the taller candles. But it's a great photo op. It really, you have lots of time for people to gather around and get your photos taken for Instagram and Facebook.
You know, we're just doing it for the gram, obviously.
Right? Isn't everyone?
I'm looking for those lights, Carey.
Let's turn off these lights.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Will.
And then imagine bringing this into the birthday person on this tray. Quite the entrance.
Yeah, definitely. I really like the tray. I think that is a very sweet touch. Like not sweet because it's sweet, but like sweet, like cool, sweet, you know?
You can see how it makes such great photos. Let me put it in front of him. Get that glow on somebody's face, and it just makes really great photos for the gram.
I listen, I see that. I'm down to try it. I do like that you guys have them in 2 different sizes. Like if I want, okay, so that's the large one. I know I just saw the small one with you, Carey, that was in the birthday in a box. Can I just purchase the smaller one separately if I wanted to?
Yes, this is the small one. And some people like this if you're having a small party, or if you're sending it to somebody and you know there's just going to be like a couple there, maybe it's a grandmother, grandfather, they can celebrate with this. And it's also good with cupcakes. It's really cute when you have this with a little cupcake or any kind of small type of food. And you know, sometimes you're not having the big grand party, so you just want this. But it can still hold 100 candles, so it still has the same benefits.
I love this. Now, Carey, Will, I don't even care who answers me. Where can we buy one?
Well, you can go straight to our website and celebrationstadium.com. We're on Etsy, we're on Amazon, and we ship right away.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a plan. And I think it's awesome that you guys created something. Well, you helped pass down your dad's creation to other families that they can help make memories too.
We get so many comments back from our customers. Almost everyone sends us pictures because they're they just love talking about it. And the comment that we always get is that this really made our party. This was the highlight of the party. Thank you so much for sending this to us. So I think that's the best part of what we're doing, is the feedback we get from people and how they just love getting these. And it just really is an emotional point. And it becomes a new family tradition for people. They pull the stadium out every year for everybody's birthday. And even for kids, just 8 or 9, 10 years old, it still works for them too. So it's kind of like your ornaments for holidays, where you keep adding to it and you keep bringing it out and coming up with new ways to use it.
Now let's talk money. How much are these costing?
These cost $59.95 for the large stadium. And we have two versions. We have the large stadium in white, and we have the large stadium in mirror. And Lenore's version there is mirror, and the one I have here is the mirror finish. And Carey's got the white finish. And those cost $74.95. It's a very expensive material to get that mirror finish, but as you can see, it really is beautiful because it reflects the candlelight. And then the small stadium is $49.95.
I don't even care about how much they are now, because they just last forever.
That's right. Birthday after birthday. So
yeah, at that point, I will bring it to all the friends' parties, every anniversary, anybody who needs to blow out a candle. And maybe I wouldn't be surprised. Have you guys gotten other customers that maybe just put only a few candles on there and just made like an entire decoration or display with your stadium?
Absolutely. Yeah. You get, some people are super creative. Maybe people that like to do scrapbooking, or they love to decorate tables. They come up with incredible things. We're learning all the time. We see pictures of what people do with their stadium. But, some people just don't like doing that. They just like to be simple and have candles. So it looks great that way. But I think as people get familiar with it, they start to, customize it, and they add their own personal touches on it. And it's neat to see what people do. We have pictures with a model train set, HO train set, going around one of their stadiums with a gingerbread house.
That's awesome.
Very cute. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want your Celebration Stadium, you can go to celebrationstadium.com, Facebook, Instagram, Celebration Stadium. If you want to check them out on Twitter, though, it is Celebrate Stadia, STADIA, Amazon, Etsy. Where else did I miss that we guys can get? Retail shops? Do they have actual stores that we can maybe walk into and possibly find?
Yeah, there's a couple stores, but it's mostly an online sale.
It's okay. I want it straight to my door anyway. Yeah, save some gas for me driving, and hopefully me not buying other things at the store. And I'm only going it for your one, Celebration Stadium. That's it.
And we'll have the trays to go with it too. So stay tuned. And we've got lots of new products that we're going to be bringing out especially for milestone birthday parties.
You'll see lots of pictures on celebrationstadium.com. You'll see pictures of Will and their families and our friends, and lots of customers and all the creative things that they've done. Under reviews, you'll see how other people have used the stadium, and for anniversaries, and on Facebook. So lots of examples.
Yeah, I'm even seeing one in front of me that they raised the cake so it's on the same sort of level as the rest of the stadium is. And I really like this. So this is an 80th birthday. These pictures look absolutely incredible. And I can't wait to incorporate Celebration Stadium into the rest of the celebrations and the milestones that me and the rest of the Brand Ambassador Select team have, because I can bet you that it's not going to stay with me, and it's not going to stay with our friend Candy, who you guys were talking to. It's going to start rotating between all of us until we're like, okay, we need the smaller one. Oh, now we need the tray, and we're going to each build our own.
And we sell candles too, because sometimes it's hard to find 100 candles in one color. So we've got candles, and we have our own custom-made candles that we have just started selling. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And I should mention that the candles that you get in the grocery store, most of them will fit in the stadium, but sometimes some are a little bit smaller, some are a little bit larger. So it's good to check them out or order from our website.
Well, you can grab your Celebration Stadium on Amazon, on Etsy, or you can go directly to them at celebrationstadium.com. Carey, Will, thank you for showing us this today. And the next birthday I have, which is, Dad's 60th, I will definitely be sending you guys a picture.
Oh, awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Now that's a wrap on another episode of the Brand Ambassador Select podcast. I'm your host, Lenore. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss one. More at brandambassadorselect.com, and we will see you next time.
Thank you.
Almost there, Will. You're almost there. There we go. You moved the ball out. Happy end of podcast.
Thanks, Lenore.